like to invite Ms. Laurence MONMAYRANT, Consul General of France in Lagos, to reflect on the importance of combining the strength of financial resources of the EU countries, the Nigerian government, and the Nigerian private sector towards this common goal. Welcome.
Honourable Dr. Sunday Daya, Minister for Youth and Sports Development, Your Excellencies, we have Ambassador of Finland here today. I have colleagues, diplomats, consul generals in Lagos, Switzerland, Italy, Netherlands, and we have Deputy Consul General also from Germany. Good to see you here. Mrs. Cécile Billot, Head of Unit at the Directorate General for International Partnership, thank you so much for hosting this event. Distinguished panelists, ladies and gentlemen, I'm truly delighted to take part in the launching of this very promising Team Europe initiative, investing in young businesses in Africa. And I wish to warmly thank the EU delegation in Nigeria for putting this event together, as it is a true reflection of our common foreign policy within the European Union. A Team Europe initiative is simply the result of a simple fact. We are stronger when we think. We are stronger than we think when we put our energies and dynamics together, and we can achieve more in doing so. Today's events will tackle two key issues in French diplomacy and in our European approach in Nigeria: investing in young businesses and empowering women entrepreneurs. On the first topic, why are young businesses so important? I may state the bleeding obvious to this audience, but micro, small and medium enterprises are at the very core of the Nigerian economy, and Honourable Minister, you underlined this already. The first thing that strikes us, as diplomats posted in Nigeria, is the outstanding entrepreneurship spirit that is the driving force of Nigerians. And this turns out to be a major asset for inclusive and long-term growth. When one may be anxious to start a business elsewhere, a Nigerian entrepreneur is bold enough to grow many businesses, and even better, to succeed in all of them. Thanks to their creativity and solution-driven mindset, new businesses emerge every day. Micro-enterprises account for 71% of businesses in Nigeria, while half of the country's GDP actually relies on micro, small, and medium enterprises. And these companies account for 85% of all industrial employment in Nigeria. But while businesses are facing challenges like inflation, spike in energy prices, and climate-related hazards, job creation is key to curb youth unemployment rate and offer opportunities to millions of young people entering the labour market each year. So what can be done? A multifaceted support is therefore needed to create an enabling environment. It means giving equal opportunities to women and men, but also to entrepreneurs, whether they are in urban or rural areas. It means boosting business founders, notably in the digital, health and agroecology sectors, for instance, and helping them network, creating synergies and growing an innovation-conducive environment. But access to finance can be critical. And this is where I look at Jean-Lionel Dupérat, who is representing Proparco, which is a private branch of AFD, the French Development Agency, because I know we are very much working on this also. Access to finance can be critical, and this is where the Team Europe initiative is bringing perspectives, with both EU member countries and EU delegation programs. So what can we do? I wish to give a few facts about our action. France has been vocal for a long time on this matter, as we have contributed to empowering and encouraging many young businesses. President Macron strongly believes in the talent of young African entrepreneurs, and given the dynamism of Nigerian entrepreneurship, our team, Team France, here today, they are represented by the economic section of the embassy, Mr. Cyril also. So our team is particularly engaged in developing ties. I wish to recall that Nigeria is the first destination of French direct investment in sub-Saharan Africa. Let me mention a few initiatives we took to put words into action. In 2020, more than 60 Nigerian young businesses participated in the 1000 Challenge we hosted in Paris to showcase Africa's entrepreneurship. In October 2021, 50 young Nigerians were invited at the New Africa France Summit to showcase Nigeria's youth initiative and creative approach. President Macron also announced the Digital Africa Initiative, which is managed by the French Development Agency, and its private sector was mentioning, who is dedicated to the private sector, the branch Proparco, to offer financing solutions to African entrepreneurs. More recently, our ambassador participated in the Youth in Business Forum here in Lagos. And of course, France strongly supports Team Europe initiatives. We are very proud to be on board, along with 10 other member states. With our European partners and the European delegation in Nigeria, we will continue to foster ties with the Nigerian young business community, as we strongly believe in the asset of the business community here to contribute to Nigeria's and Africa's prosperity. It is with inclusive and sustainable finance that growth can be guaranteed and mutually beneficial. We will continue to dedicate time and effort to that end. So many thanks again to Ambassador Samuel Izopi, who is represented here by Mrs. Bio from the European Commission, and her team for putting this event together. I wish you all fruitful and engaging discussions. Thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you, Ms. So before we kick off our discussion, please allow me to extend my gratitude to the European Commission, BNZ, OACPS, GIZ, the Tony Elumedu Foundation, SAFIM, and all the other partners that have been supporting African entrepreneurship.